Hi everyone, welcome to another video on accumulation data analysis. Today we'll look at what happened on 13th May, what is the data looking at like and what we can expect in the coming days. So let's get started with the Nifty analysis. So before that, the India VIX. So India VIX continues moving up. So like I told before, because of that breakout, we have a target of 24, right? So it is inching towards that today. Also 11.5% increase that happened. Although the market kind of stabilized in the first half itself, after kind of almost down 1%, we actually went higher and closed in the green, right? So we'll look at that. But before that, the FIs, they continue to sell. So although on Friday we saw that the sell number had kind of reduced to 2000 crores, but again today it has gone back to that 4,500 crores. Again, the DIs have been continuously buying and trying to push it higher. So what happened today? So as you guys know, during the day, during the market hours, the interview was kind of out wherein the home minister said that probably the ruling party will come back with a very high majority, probably crossing 400. And I think the market kind of started becoming, I mean, reversing from that level. And since the volumes were not that great, right, even with a little push that kind of came in, the markets just moved higher and kind of closed in the green. So if you look at what happened intraday, so okay, this is the large cap accumulation. So there is, I mean, the accumulation isn't that great, to be honest. So quite on the lower side, lower than the average of the last many days as well, if you take an average, right? So looking at this, the data isn't that supportive for the Nifty or the large caps in particular. But if you look at what happened intraday, so we opened around the same levels, went down almost a percent around that support which we have around 2000, 21,800. From there, it kind of started reversing. So once it started reversing, we kind of made a small cup and handle also, and then had a breakout of that. But still, we are still below that parallel channel that we were continuously moving in. So if I just show you that, so the parallel channel which we were continuously trading in, right, we are still below that. So until and unless we kind of go into that parallel channel, probably this uncertainty will remain, right? Even the India VIX is not helping. But today's candle is actually a very strong candle which has come in from the support area of 21,800, right? A very strong hammer kind of a candle which kind of tells us that the around these levels or a little lower level, the bulls are very strong and they are pushing the market higher, right? So tomorrow's this thing becomes quite important. Usually whenever a hammer is formed, we kind of have a follow through for a few days at least, in case even if it's a dead cat bounce and then kind of come down, right? So let's see if the data kind of improves, even if let's say the FI future and option data kind of improves, then we can be sure that okay, there is a decent up move coming in the large caps stocks, right? So looking at the best performing sector, so pharma, which is considered to be a defensive sector, that one saw a decent up move of 1.77% intraday, right? So this sector continues to kind of move in that consolidation range. So probably once the range is taken out, we can expect a decent up move in the pharma stocks as well, right? So today it did the best amongst all the sectors. Now coming to Bank Nifty. So the Bank Nifty, since you guys remember, I had been bearish since that top candle was made at the top of the channel. Since then, it was like a continuous down move, and today for the first time, it has given a reversal candle after touching the bottom of the channel. So chances are we can continue this up move for a few days, but the data, like I told you, isn't that great unless I kind of look at the future and option data, and then probably in tomorrow's video, if that is, I mean, hinting at a up move, then we can expect a decent up move. The FNO data is not yet out today, that is for today's trading activity. So probably looking at that, because the equity data isn't really that great. Maybe the FNO data, if it is hinting at some kind of an up move, then we can be sure that okay, there is going to be a decent bounce that is coming in, right? Now coming to the mid-cap analysis. So the mid-caps, the accumulation is around the same level. Although I thought from the initial this thing that the accumulation should have improved, but I was wrong there. So the data is a little on the lower side compared to Friday, right? And if you look at the chart, so the chart, I told you that since it is above this resistance, or let's say the support level, mid caps aren't that weak compared to small caps. We'll go to small caps, but what I'm saying is mid caps aren't that weak because they have not broken, or let's say they had just broken it for one single day, and after that the next day itself they kind of went above that level of 49,298. Since they are above that, probably mid caps would be a better trade right now if you are taking any new trades, right? So mid caps would be the one where you would want to kind of put your money, right? Because it is actually showing strength. It has not kind of broken down, or just in one, for one single day it had kind of broken down, but it has gone above that immediately, right? So today also the mid caps kind of ended almost 0.5% in the green, whereas if you look at the small caps, 0.5% in the red. So clearly think that okay, small caps aren't get as much money, or the accumulation isn't that great there, but the mid caps continue to move higher with decent accumulation, right? So now coming to the small cap analysis. So the small cap data still on the lower side, it is continuously going down, right? Probably quite low, maybe the second lowest in this whole chart, right? So data isn't that great for the small caps, although we are still seeing a hammer candle being made on the small cap index. But like I said, you clearly see that the mid caps are above that support level, right? But here it has kind of broken that support and currently below that support level of 16 to 26. So until and unless it kind of crosses that, not such a great time to kind of take call in small cap index or small cap stocks, because they are going to face resistance once it hits that 16,226 mark. Even the data is not that supportive, although the bigger trend kind of remains up, because we are still above that 30 WMA line for all the indices. So the bear market, I don't think has started. It looks like more of a panic thing. Maybe some people are spooking out, thinking about the election results, how it will swing and things like that, right? Now coming to the conclusion. So what do we do now? So the Nifty, Bank Nifty, they clearly showed a reversal, but the FIs, they continue to dump. Even the data, the equity data isn't as strong as we would have liked, but such strong reversal candles usually see a follow through buying, right? So probably tomorrow we could expect the market to move even a little higher from these levels. The FNO data will kind of give more support to this. So probably once I do that analysis, it would be clearer. The broader market, so both the indices had a hammer. Accumulation is a little better in the mid cap index. So mid cap stocks would be the ones that you would want to trade, right? So it's a clear indication. So what is happening, we are getting a reversal, that is price is showing a reversal, but the data is not that great. So that is an indication that the overall accumulation isn't really great, but stock specific accumulation is happening. It's an indication that the market is also becoming stock specific. So you'll see stock specific action happening, whereas the index might be around the same level or moving up slowly, right? So what we do usually in these cases, with we play the ones where the accumulation is very good, preferably the mid caps first, and maybe if the small caps also move higher than the nearest resistance that it has, right, we start taking trades in the small cap stocks as well, right, with a very strict stop loss, that is the days low that they have made in the last 2 days, right? So that would be kind of a stop loss, and then we jump in looking at the good accumulation and the reversal candle that they have given in the last 2 days, right? Hopefully this helps. See you in tomorrow's video. Thank you.